Fan-diddly-tastic. So, with all that, with getting the second badge and everything, I think it's probably time that we backtrack a little bit. But have I talked to everybody in this town? Because I could have swore, you know, since there's a game corner here, you would think that there would be somebody here that could give me something like a purse to keep some coins in. Unless if these guys are really that greedy. Well, maybe I assume too much. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe I'm supposed to take this route anyway. It's kind of funny because this is looking a little bit like Cycling Road here. Cycling Road from the original game. Pidgey, okay. Yeah, Tesla Chew is definitely going to be growing a little bit out of this. Yeah, now we have Pidgey, and then we're probably going to have... We're probably going to have a Doduo, and we might have even a Pidgeotto, who knows. Pidgeotto, Spearow, okay. At least it's something different. Something that I never really expected in my lifetime. Zubat. I wasn't expecting that. It is a flying type, but it's not exactly the kind of Pokemon that bird keepers would normally use. It's something more like what a Rocket would use, because that's all that Rocket Grunts ever use, are either Zubat or Rattata. Just either of those two, or even Raticate. Darn! I really want to visit Johto, okay? Route 49, Alsari City, and is it? Okay, so if we go here, I'm guessing this will take us to Johto. Let me look at that. Oh. 48B. Doesn't really give me much information, but I'm assuming this is going to take me to Johto. And what do you have to say? Whoa, okay. So yeah, you guys are definitely not from the original Cycling Road. Just on the way to Fuchsia City, because this is basically right on the outskirts of Fuchsia City. I mean, I know this map in and out here, because I don't know how many times I played the original game, and have much of the layout already memorized. But this is looking remarkably close. Except for the river down there on the bottom. Well, you may only have a smidgen of health left, but I was able to take care of you with one quick attack. I had to bug you! Oh boy, puns! I also collect sea Pokemon on weekends. So does that make you a fisherman? I don't know. Fearow! Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Fearow, kill. So I'm guessing you have a Spearow and a Fearow? Well, Spearow is probably the first one on your orchestra, but the second one might be a prematurely evolved Fearow, or maybe a Fearow level 20. Guess we'll find out. Not to? Where's that Fearow that you were promising me? There was no Fearow there. You lied to me, man. So now I'm never gonna trust you ever again. Get the frick out of here. Okay, you're almost annihilating my Pikachu. That's not good. Especially for a not to. But geez, where was that Fearow? No, I say t, because what you said there was a whole bunch of baloney. I'm saying, really. Yeah, sure you are. And you've probably seen Silence of the Lambs at least 49 times. And you just can't really help looking at Hannibal Lecter. Oh boy. So yeah, that was a little bit disturbing, especially given the fact that this is a game that is aimed for all ages. But yeah. I'm not exactly sure if we're supposed to be in Johto at the moment. I think that's actually for post-game. I mean, I could probably check and see if I can, because we have that gate there. Excuse me, you need a bicycle for cycling road? Okay, so we can only ride a bicycle to get to Azalea Town, huh? So yeah, we have to wait until we get a bike then. We must wait. We must wait, young grasshopper. Okay, here's the gate, I'm guessing. Yeah. So yeah, this is going to go back to the Nugget Bridge style route. Okay, so I'll be back in a flash, guys. And we're back over here, which is, I think, Route 62 or something? Let me check. Route 63. Okay, so I take it this is actually leading me towards progress. So which route should I take? The low route, low route, or the high route? Chances are it's probably going to take me to the same route, but I can check anyway. Let me just see who can learn Cut. I should probably store some of these TMs here because I might run into some more items along the way. And none of them can learn Cut! Damn. That's a little bit of a Debbie Downer. Oh great, do I need to use an HM slave? I shouldn't have to use an HM slave for this. Let me look at that. You can't be serious. Not even my Concert Master can learn Cut. I thought Squirtle could learn Cut. And surely you would think that Doduo might learn Cut. Okay then, well that's a little bit of a downer there. Is there somebody in the grass that can learn Cut? Can Ekans learn Cut? God, now I have to look some of this stuff up. Man, I shouldn't have to do that, man. Well, let me just look this up right here. Ekans. Maybe. No, it doesn't look like he can learn Cut. He can learn Strength, but not Cut. Okay, so I have nothing more to say to you. Can I find somebody who can learn Cut? Fearow might learn Cut. I don't know. I shouldn't have to force an HM slave on any of you guys. I really shouldn't. Let's see. Fearow. Excuse me while I check this out so you guys don't have to watch me look at my other laptop. So what's pretty frustrating right now is Diglett can technically learn Cut, but given the fact that this is actually modeled after Red and Blue and not Yellow, because Diglett can actually learn not Dig, but Cut in Yellow, but he can't learn it in Red and Blue. So yeah, that's a little bit upsetting, and not to mention that out of the other starter lines, Charmander and Squirtle, not Squirtle, but Bulbasaur can learn Cut, but Squirtle evidently can't. And there aren't a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon that can learn it, so I have to kind of look around and just see if I can come across a Pokemon that can learn Cut, and I might have to use it as an HM slave. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to leave it right here, and I hate to put this off for another week, but I might have to look for a Pokemon, train it up a little bit. It might be part of the orchestra. I don't know, but you know, if I've got to get through those bushes, and if it's going to take either an HM slave or a new orchestra teammate that has to learn Cut in order for me to progress, then I will. So, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to put this on the back burner right here until I can find a Pokemon in this vicinity that can learn Cut. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed me getting the second badge. I will see you guys for hopefully the third. So, see you guys then. So I did some fiddling around in the wild, and I managed to come across an Oddish, which is named Wildflower, but I'm going to change that as soon as I find the name raider. But, yeah. Oddish, unfortunately, is the only one I can find that is nearby that can learn Cut. So, just a little bit annoying. I also caught, what was it? I have to remember what exactly I caught. It's been kind of a while now since I was last in the grass, but I think it was like, yeah, Butterfree. So yeah, I caught a Caterpie because, according to Bulbapedia, Caterpie can also learn Cut. But then, little did I find out that, again, brown goes by red-blue logic. It doesn't go by yellow. So, apparently yellow was the very first game for Caterpie to learn Cut. So, and unfortunately, red, green, and blue, you only had a certain handful of Pokemon that can learn Cut, which was kind of annoying, and one of the reasons why I don't care for Gen 1 too much is primarily because of that. Because Cut is needed for a lot of places in Kanto in the original game. One notably to get to Surge's Gym in Vermilion, which, yeah, that requires Cut. And then there's also just a lot of random places. You may never know when you're gonna have to cut a bush or some other little hazard in the way. Because if you don't have a Pokemon, let alone an HM slave that has Cut on your team, it's gonna be just a pain in the ass. But anyway, Wildflower or / new nickname. Actually, I need to see if the name raider is in this town before I move on. I know he's in one of these towns. And I have to remember what town this is. I think this is Hayward. Yep. Hayward City. Yeah, Alsaria is up there. That's the green town. Still don't have a coin case. And I don't know if it really matters to me that much because I'm not doing a completionist run of this at any rate. And even if I were, I still can't get some Pokemon because of link trade. And I don't think there's any way of connecting a link cable or enabling MGBA to allow link trades to begin with. So I will have to kind of scratch that. So basically, I do believe this is Route 64. Let me see. No, Route 63. I know one of these was... Okay, so Route 64 is here. Yeah, that took me to Alsaria City. Yeah, this region is kind of confusing. You know, it's a new area. I'm kind of going through this blind. It's a lot of unexplored territory. I'm not going to be familiar with most of it. Only except maybe some areas that I remembered from Seamus's playthrough of this 90 years ago, so just have to I just have to kind of wing it and just try to remember where I'm from, so then I can, next time I'm doing videos of, uploading videos onto YouTube, I can try to identify which route I'm on. And this looks like a weird place to put a last, but okay. On your way to Silk Tunnel, are you? Yeah, why exactly are you in this little alcove here? That just seems like questionable design right there. Oh, you got a Ditto. That's interesting. And well, I might as well stun this thing. Or maybe not. And watch it have no effect. Oh, it does have... Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't really do much except cut, because Absorb is also a grass-type move. And that barely did anything. It's like the 1 HP out of my life. Yeah, very good, old bean. Very wonderful strategy that you've implemented here. What? Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that I guess the transformation... Should it, though? I don't know. Because I thought Ditto's transformation stayed put, even if you switched to Pokemon out. Maybe I forgot about that. Wait. What did I miss? Seal. Oh, I probably should have... Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's try Tri-Attack. Forgot that animation existed. Yeah, there are several elements that I've forgotten from my experience with the original games that I just kind of forgot that just how derpy all these sprites and animations were, and boy are they bad. I'm very glad we've kind of come a long way as a franchise, even if a few games have their own selective group of flaws that are kind of worth divulging from. Okay, quick attack. Oddish, there we go. Here we have a real Oddish here. I might as well just go back to Doduo. Should be seeing a level up pretty soon. Ugh. Anything else? Bellsprout, I'll keep you out. And this ought to be a level up. I'm waiting for it. Nope. You little brat. Wow. Well, you're the little brat from hiding over here in this random little area. The cave is way too scary and dark for me. Yeah, that just seems pretty weird design to have this junior trainer, this picnicker, just stationed right here, where, you know, she could probably just ambush me just from over here. From that one tile that I passed. And Fearow... Let me guess I'm not... Yep, I can't run. Is this gonna be... Yep, this is gonna be a challenge, isn't it? Fine, I'll play your game. I can't escape a level 13 Fearow, but I can definitely try to escape with someone who is a lot faster. God. And now because of that, because of shenanigans, I have to heal you up. That was a waste of a potion. Well done. However, here I'm foreseeing a hiker. Let's just see. Oh, well, I pulled the glitch off. Wow, great, I was bored, eh? Yeah, this sounds like a hiker. Oh yeah. And boy, do you look chubby. Just you with your chubby self. Yeah, this should be super effective. Probably could use that instead of using a potion, but yeah, whatever. Potions are cheap anyway. I mean, they only cost $2 or so. Cool. There we go. There's that level up. About a couple more levels, you should evolve to Gloom. Onyx, I can take you down easily. Boom! That's how we do it. Keep it coming, eh? Oh, wait, I'm out of Pokemon. Wow, yeah, you didn't see that coming now, did you? You sure had guts standing up to me there, eh? What are you, Canadian? Me stereotyping Canadians. Even though I think right now Canada is probably the better country to move to. Let's see. Another unavoidable battle, I'm guessing. Might as well just keep you out. Okay, what do you want? Hey, you! Yeah, you! Battle now! Wow, do I have much of a choice? I mean, you kind of ambushed me there, so I guess I don't have much of a choice but to battle you. And hey, how about that? Unevenly matched. Especially up against what looks like the red-green sprite of Growlithe, because I think the red-blue sprite's a little bit different. And do I have... Oh, wait, I do. Yeah, I have my Concert Master. Yeah, good luck trying to get rid of Koopakoot easily with Ember. Yeah, it's not gonna do you anything. Unlike Water Gun, which has a little bit more attack. There we go. Charmander! Okay. Whoa, look at that face. Oh my god. Is that really the red-blue sprite of Charmander? I didn't think he'd be this scary. Well, at any rate, you go down. Oh. Out like a light. Now quit ambushing people. What is it? Oh, just that. Yay, more ambushes! Insects for the win! Insects for the lose. Especially since I've got 2 Pokemon that are... Whoa, Beedrill. And that's definitely a red-blue sprite. Yeah, I don't think I am sitting well against a bug poison type here, so let's switch out right away. But yeah, geez, all these trainers ambushing me just kind of gives you Robin Hood vibes. Oh, this should finish you off though, or no, I guess not. Not yet. Have to endure one Fury attack. Okay, now let's try a quick attack and see if this works. Okay, we'll go with it. And what's another Beedrill, huh? You're really trying to chase me down, huh? There we go, that's a lot better. Jeez, man, am I yawning. Glad to be up at around 11:45 this morning. Beyond lame, but yeah. I'll never give up on my bugs. But you should probably give up on ambushing trainers like a perv. Okay, and you, Moraga Town. I'm guessing that's actually progress, so let's just keep going down this road. Charmander again! Once again, unevenly matched. I mean, I could probably try with a cut. It's not going to do much, though. Or, you know, I can try paralysis or lull it to sleep, but... Yeah, no, instead Instead, I should probably give Waka some experience here. Hasn't been out a whole lot lately. For the win, dig! Ah! That thumb says it all. And what's next? Squirtle! Now I can switch back to Oddish or to Tesla Chew. But I should probably catch Oddish a little bit up here. Or maybe not, because now that I think about it, Oddish is kind of second in command now. It's tied with Doduo for second chair. Sort of wonder if I should maybe stop using Withdraw. Stop stalling for time. It's a good thing I landed that crit in, because otherwise I probably would have had to kill you in one more turn. Bulbasaur? Okay, Bulbasaur, excuse me. Bulbasaur! Ugh. Yeah, actually, Zach Wheezy is already tied with my Concert Master, and might not be that for long. I guess we'll see, though. Oh, forgive me. Rarely do I yawn during these sessions. Huh. Just so you know, guys, I'm recording this on the 26th, while the last part of the session was last Friday, which was the 19th. Oh, I missed what was coming up next. Pikachu, I probably should have switched back out to Monimole there, but whatever. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad, especially against a Pikachu. Even if it's Thundershock. Yeah, it didn't do a lot of damage. Cool. I've been pretty lucky with the crits. Can't measure up. Nope. And there we go. So yeah, it was level 21. Oh, why not? I mean, Gloom has... I mean, we're gonna get some more stats out of this anyway. And yeah, that is definitely the... I think that's the yellow sprite of Gloom. I might be wrong. It shouldn't matter, but yeah, whatever. Are you going to Moraga too? Yes. I need to show up for my 3rd gym badge. Oh, whoops. I guess that's just a quick shortcut back if you decide to avoid all the grass here. Or, yeah, here we go.